and we're back. Let's talk about the real estate. What's going on in real estate? Why is so booming right now? Maybe not because of the Raiders is coming, or maybe they want to live in Las Vegas because it's a beautiful town and a beautiful cities, and of course it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of entertainment and not just a gambling. Okay, so the place of Las Vegas is not the high cost living. That's why they're moving here. I don't care. Everybody complaining that the hot day it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold. So what I think about that, tell me.
Well, the good news is whether it's hot or cold, we have centralized air conditioning and heating to offset that. So
Correct.
when it's hot outside, you're going to feel comfortable inside. And, you know, if you're driving a car, it's going to have some air conditioning as well. And most of the houses come with garages, so your cars are not overheating as well.
Yeah.
But, all right, so what's going on with Vegas? Well, our Department of Motor Vehicles shows that there's about 6,700 people that register on a monthly basis that come into our city.
Wow.
And then of course there's people that are moving out. Let's say that's 3,000 of that. That still gives us 3,700 people of growth that are still coming in at any given time. Our new home builders are building about 1,000 homes, getting a permit of 1,000 homes to be built in each month. So that means that we're only compensating for that 1,000, leaving 2,700 people that need to go into the resale market or the apartment communities. So we have pretty much a low supply and a high demand of buyers that are coming in that are buying the property. So that's basically item number one that's creating a hot environment. Another thing too is Vegas is so affordable compared to anywhere else.
Correct.
Almost 30% of our buyers come right out of Los Angeles alone. I mean, that's a pretty big demographic just coming in from LA. And then everyone else comes in from other locations, and we have quite a bit of investors because the investors, they understand. You want to get in as the market's going up, because when the market's going up, that's also equity in your pocket when you buy.
Correct.
So people understand that. They want to get into that equity environment, and a lot of the buyers are buying not only a home for themselves to live in, but they're getting a second home that is a rental income for them to give them passive income, putting money in their pocket rather than taking money out of their pocket. So those are just some of the things that are so great. And you said all the reasons why people want to be here. You've got skiing in the winter, snow skiing.
Hockey.
You have skiing in the summer on the lake. You've got a lake nearby. You've got within 45 minutes you can get to any recreational location. We have an international airport that can get you anywhere on the globe right out of our airport here. We've got fun for adults and fun for the youth as well here in the Las Vegas market. And it's a really great place to retire. I know that I'd say probably a good 20% of our demographic is the retirement community.
Yes,
We're still a place where you can buy a home and have land where you don't get land in other
Correct.
locations. And the other benefit is that you're going to be here in time if you're acting today to be in time to get great pricing before they start breaking ground on the dome. The dome is going to add
Wow.
the dome is slotted to bring in 50,000 more jobs during the construction time only. That's another, if you do the math over a 3-year period of time to build the dome, that is almost 9,000 to 10,000 people per month that they're going to need to bring into our valley to help create that and support our jobs out here. So where are they going to live? They're going to need to live in a place that you own and you're renting to them. So call me on that, because part of the services that we provide are not only the buying and the selling of these homes.
So you have also property management.
Also the property management. So we're doing portfolio management for our clients. We help you put the occupants in. We manage them so you're hands off. It's a completely done for you program.
How much do you charge, speaking of that?
Well, each client is a little bit different based on the type of product that they're getting. So if it's a single family home, that's going to be differently priced for a 1, 2, or 3 bedroom as opposed to a multi-family apartment, which could be anything from a 2 to 3 or 4 unit building in the residential arena, or if they're going to go commercial residential, that's going to be 5 units or more. And we have products into the thousands of units. We help everybody from whether it's an apartment building and or if it's an inline retail center store, or even if it's a mobile home community, we've helped out with in those areas as well. So we are not restricted. I mean, we've sold everything from low-rise condominium units to high-rise condominium units, all the way from the in-house sales of the entire high-rise. So we've got a lot of a lot of skill sets behind me and my group, and we're dealing with a group that will handle the real estate needs as well as for the buying and the selling, as well as that property management aspect to make it easy and done for you. I'm very big on, I want my customers and clients to be educated and comfortable through the whole process, so you will have that as a guarantee from us, and we will do everything that we can to help you be successful, because I guarantee I will not be successful unless you are. So we want all of our owners successful.
See, that's the beauty about Las Vegas. So this is the time for you to buy, because I saw Don and I discussed that Raiders is coming and they're about to do the construction. Start buying now, and we have a lot of properties available for them. But then again, while the market is still in a lower bracket, don't wait until it becomes regression. You know, you're gonna regret it.
Well,
right?
not even that. Don't procrastinate, and here's why. Landlords know when there's a low supply, they can increase your rents. So there's no rental cap restrictions here in the Nevada area. So if you are here in the Las Vegas area, and this is good for investors to know as well, if you're buying now and the rents are at market value today, once we have an even lower supply, you're going to have a higher demand of occupants that need to rent at a higher amount. You can increase the rents much quicker. So no rental restrictions like in New York or somewhere else where they'll have a cap. Out here you don't have that. So the sky's the limit.
So they can go higher as much as they want, because
they really
there's no
can.
cap. Really?
And that's good news for landlords and owners like all of you and everyone on the Arielle audience. I know how smart they are, so now's the time. The smart ones are calling me right now. I know I'm getting messages from my office saying calls are coming in, but I do want you to know that it's bad news if you're renting. If you're renting, that means the landlord is going to take your rent, use it to pay the landlord's bills, and the landlord gets all the tax deductions at the end of the year off of your money. So don't flush that money down the toilet anymore. Let me show you how you can be financially free, put money in your pocket, have your properties working for you so you don't have to work for money. I mean, I don't know about you, but I had a job before in the past, and I didn't like having to go in when they said I had to go in or work at their terms or on their timelines. But I do know I like having to say the rent is due on the 1st, it's late after the 1st, and I'm going to charge you extra penalties if it's not paid by the 4th.
Absolutely.
And the thing is I like those checks when they come in. It's nice to have your cars being paid for by other people's money. So let me teach you how to make that happen.
Well, once again, this is Dawn. We're gonna be probably having a show. It's gonna be called Dawn the Realtor, or learn about how to do investment or buying and selling your property. And this is the expert guy here. So once again, watch us every week from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Thursday. That's Arielle Live TV, and of course we're gonna have Don. We're gonna learn from him buying and selling real estate, and you can teach a lot of people for free too, also, right?
Yeah. So sometimes we'll do, offer seminars and whatnot, or educational processes and that. But if you're looking to go to events like I'm talking about, and you might be thinking, well, maybe I don't have that money right now, you need to call, because we'll work out a payment plan. Because when you're there, you're going to get the ideas that you will make money on. We do these events every time that I'm there, and I watch people connect, and they do business dealings at these events, and that's money, people. I know that at one event that I was at, I was paid $15,000 just from somebody else showing up at the event and wanting to get into the investments that I have. And again, you might say, well, that's not me. I run a salon. Well, you're going to get ideas on what you can do to get investors to help back your salon, and or whatever that is that you're trying to create. There's opportunity out there. Don't let them knock on the door and you keep your door closed. Let me show you how to open that and come to one of these events. And if you're interested in real estate, why not have your occupants pay you the rent to pay you to go to an event like this?
Correct. So once again, this is Don, and of course Berkshire Hathaway. I like that.
Yeah.
PlatinumElite.com, Nevada Properties, and once again next week's watch us, and we can give you more tips how to buy and sell the properties that Don can help you without money in your pocket. Right.
Well, there are some opportunities for that as well. So no matter where you're at, let's take a look at where you're at, talk about the strategy of where you want to go, and then we'll put in the steps that we need to take to help get you there.
All right, don't forget tomorrow, 2797 South Maryland Parkway. That's going to be inside the Salad Master. Of course, Eat Healthy, use Salad Master. Once again, Rhea and Larry Boyne, thank you so much for letting us use your office. That's a beautiful office that next to Goldilocks. So tomorrow, see you guys at 6 p.m. And once again, Dolinar, and join them on the Elite program coming Franz Rivera, November 26th and the 30th. And don't forget to call him.
You can call me.
directly.
Yeah, you can call me at 702-869-9999. Book an appointment. Let's get on the phone and let's figure out what we can do to help make you wealthy.
And of course, don't forget our Trade Expo that's going to be November 10 and 11 and 12 is sponsored by Federation Philippine American Chamber of Commerce. We'll see you soon. Bye.